give me a second here to apparently my welcome screen is acting weird, so let's fix that real quick. I don't know what's going on with this thing. And then let's fix my little dude down here. There we go. Alright, give me just a second to check everything, make some announcements, kind of things like that, and we will go live. We are live, but we will, begin here in just a minute. I'm trying to get everything set up. Oops, that was my YouTube channel trying to play a video. Alright, let me share this on YouTube. Or elsewhere, I mean. Alright, let's publish this to everywhere here. Add a photo. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. If you'd rather see me, I'll just go ahead and change the view here. That should do it. Okay, good. You can see me now. Give me just a second here while I get things going. Oh, drop some time, comments or whatever if you're watching this, or just fast forward later on if you're watching this. Let's see. I need my thumbnails I'm looking for. Right there. Okay. Will it let me do my live stream? Yes. Good deal. Okay, folks. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here. I am showcasing some brand new pickups. And let me make sure I'm in focus. These are, drum roll please. You can't really see them. Maybe this will be a better view. Yeah. These are all Wilkinson pickups. These two, bridge and neck, came in a set of 2, and the price was phenomenal. And I was going to originally opt for my favorite pickups, which are DiMarzios. But these are, I just wanted to make sure that these sounded good, and I've seen a lot of good reviews on Wilkinson hardware, and so I decided I'll give their pickups a try. And I'm glad I did, because these scream. These are really, really good pickups. So I had these installed. These are the Classic Tone WOHZB. The link is in the description below. Please check that out to help support this channel if you'd like to. That's these, the WOHZB pickups. And also the middle is an M series Alnico high output pickup, and it's wired in reverse polarity so that it cancels any hum. So I'm just going to go through some sound settings here, and using my Helix patch for right now, the signature Soldano pack that you can check out at ericbeatty.com/Helix presets. I do have some presets over there if you want to check that out, but for now we have let's just get this going, and I will also show you what I had a mod done to this. Okay, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. So this is the Soldano amp from Helix, Line 6 Helix LT. I'll also do some other tones, but for now we've got that. Let's go to, that was the bridge, oh excuse me, that was the neck. Now let's go to the split between the middle and the neck. Kind of that classic quacky sound. Now we have I have these wired to the two humbuckers. I originally wanted these to be done with the inner coils because I really like that kind of stratty sound. But when I found out that it wasn't wired that way, I decided, well, let's try it like this, see if I like it, because it will give me one extra humbucker sound. Because the way I have this wired, and I'm going to explain this here a little bit, is I've got it kind of like a strat side, which is mostly single coils, and a rock side, which is the kind that we're using right now. So this is the both humbuckers together. Very nice. I'm not really missing the fake stratty tone. All right, now let's go to the next position, which is the split between one coil here and the middle. Very nice stratty kind of tone. Very nice tone there. And the last setting, unfortunately, the switch is a little, it's brand new. This switch is new, 2 new pots, and the switch here is brand new. So when I engage it to the last setting, it's still got this setting here, but it's full humbucker and single coil. And here's what that sounds like. Actually, I think it's engaged all the way. There it is. I can tell it's got that quacky sound. So I have to actually push a little bit harder, and there's a click. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to plan on doing, I'm thinking that the switch is just not worn in really well since it's brand new. I'm just going to flick a little harder than normal, and it should get there. And there it is. I can tell it's a big difference. Here's the difference with the middle pickup and a full bridge. Very stratty sounding almost. Got that kind of quacky sound. And now when I go all the way, hit a little harder, and it engages. It's a lot more edgy, you know, sounding. A lot more bright. So it'll be alright as long as I kind of slam it down, and hopefully that'll wear away the groove a little bit so that it'll actually engage in the switch. I took it apart and looked at everything, and that's basically what it is it doesn't have enough room to engage there, which is fine. And that may be as easy as unscrewing this and moving the switch over just a little bit. So, but then again, it might not go all the way here. So I'm kind of, you know, as long as I hit it hard enough, it will engage. Now, once again, going back to, oh, these sound awesome. These sound amazing. That is with a Soldano setting on lead. And what we got here now is this little toggle switch, if you haven't noticed it. This is brand new. I had them install this so that I would have some more pickup options, okay? So let's go back to the top. And now, this was inspired by the AZ series guitar that I have from Ibanez. And I wanted another one of those kind of options here with this guitar. By the way, I've had this guitar now 11 years. It was in 2013. I do not have it. Let me go ahead and get a link to the other two videos. Actually, let me just give me just a second to do that, guys, because I don't want you to miss this. And let's see, is that what I needed? Yeah. Now, okay, RG4EX1. Okay, here they are. All right, I'm going to actually give a link to these two in copy link address. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the live stream here, so you should be able to see this. And I'm just pasting these two live stream videos into the description now of my first live stream with the guitar, this guitar, and the 1 year anniversary. Now the first one was in November 2013, and November 6th, apparently 2013, I streamed, and then November 6th, 2014, I did my 1 year anniversary of what I thought about this guitar. And I also did a Goldo back box installation that I have in the back of this guitar. You just have to search for that. Make sure if you watch it all the way to the end, because I did kind of make some mistakes along the way that you'll want to watch the whole video to see and make sure that you don't make if you want to install one of these. And the other thing is, now we're doing this, and it's after 2013, so 2023, it's now 11 years that I've had this guitar, and I must say it still stays in tune very well when I dive bomb. Now, it might not today, it didn't the other day when I first got it back, because it had been put back together and everything, so I hadn't had a chance to kind of look at the setup and everything and make sure that my back box is still where it needs to be, especially since I'm about to change strings before too long, and that might offset it even more. So I'm not going to do any dive bombs or anything like that right now with this, so I don't have to worry about tuning it. But I just wanted to kind of show that with you, and before we got into the actual showcasing of this pickup switch. So I don't even know why I got off on that subject in the first place, so bear with me. So flip this pickup switch down, and it's in the rock position, so to speak. Pick it up, and now it's in the strat position. So now we have the pickup configuration is, we have a single coil here. So you can hear how more articulate it is because of the strat sounds. Now that's one thing I will say about these pickups is they're very articulate. They're very sensitive, and they make these strings, to me, when I first played it, of course I played it on a Fender amp that they had at the shop, and when I first played it, I was blown away at how new the string sounded. I thought he'd already changed my strings, which he didn't, and because the pickups are so versatile that way, and they're so articulate. Another thing I wanted to mention before I forget, and I'll go back to the humbucker, is when you roll off the volume, they clean up very nicely. Excuse me for a second. I've been having some allergies, so that happens from time to time. Anyway, let's go back to the strat side. You can tell it's very stratty because of the fact that it has that, kind of quacky. I'll turn down, you probably hear it. Versus, first of all, you notice the volume kind of goes down a little bit. But the good thing is these are still high output, so they have a lot of power to them. And now for the positions 2 and 4, it's the same. So we're going to have as the rock side. So we're going to have the split here on 2, which is up here. I never can remember which one's 2 and 4. I think it's 1. This should be position 4. So position 4 will give us these two split. Let me get everything full volume. Even if I go down. Actually, I think this is how I test pickups, by the way. I'll use an Allen wrench, and I'll just hammer, not on the magnet, but on the pickup itself. See how there's no volume there, no signal? So now if I go down here, I can't really tell. It seems like there's something different happening now. This is the humbucker side. Maybe not. Okay, so hopefully we're good there. No signal change. Okay, I think it's supposed to be the same. Okay, so the middle is now the actual middle pickup. Like I said, high output, and it's supposed to be hum canceling. Or maybe not hum canceling, but very low noise. So, and you can tell it's very low noise right now. Of course, I have a bit of a noise gate on here, but here's what it sounds like. Very, very high output and screaming pickup. Now, these should be the same here. Okay, so yeah, same thing. And then the bottom is supposed to be, once again, I don't have to slam it. The bottom is supposed to be a single coil here. Versus humbucker. So I have all the settings pretty much that I want now from my Ibanez RG4EX1. So this is sounds amazing, still plays amazing. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is very heavy. I mean, it's probably 9 pounds, 8 to 9 pounds easily. It's the heaviest of my electric guitars. It's supposed to be made out of basswood, I think, basswood, whatever it's called, and I think that's probably wise because it's so heavy. It's made out of that. But yeah, the next upgrade I'm going to get for this. The main reason I got the zebra, by the way, is so it would match the binding, and plus it looks more modern. It looks nice and sleek. I really like the way it turned out. The other upgrade I'm going to make is not really much of an upgrade, but I'm going to actually put the Goto Allen wrench in the back here of the headstock and install that. I've just ordered one of those, so I'm going to put that on there. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm pretty much happy with this. I'm glad I made the decision I did, and I'm glad the pickups turned out that good, because I would hate to have to go back and get another set of pickups and do all this wiring over again, because it was not cheap. The pickups were very affordable. They were very reasonable. I think the set for me, I don't know if, I think you can still get them. It's currently unavailable when I went back to get them. Of course, I bought these a year ago. This took a year for me to finally get this done and finally work up the money to pay for this to be done. It was over $300 to get these installed, get all the custom wiring, extra parts, things like that. And for me, it's worth it because I've had the guitar 10 years. It's time to do something else, and I was really wanting some good pickups in here, so I got that done. But the pickups themselves, the set is, I think, was like $33, and then this one was only like $17, something like that. So I got a full 3 sets of pickups, and I'd say most of you people out there might not even be playing the HSH, so you might just only need the one pickup configuration here for the humbuckers. But I would definitely recommend doing making the leap to some Wilkinson pickups if you're looking to upgrade your guitar or mod your guitar in any shape, custom, in any shape or form, because these sound amazing. Now let's get to some more tones. This was my Soldano lead. I also have a preset that I made in the style of Marcos Foley and the sounds of Marcos Foley. And so I've been working on some of his songs lately. Not like I can play them like he can, obviously, but I've been working on some of those sounds. And so this is what we sound like with a Mesa Boogie rectifier model. Go back to what I need to be. See, that was what I was saying, is I could hear the quackiness, the twanginess. So I knew that I needed to, switch that a little bit. There we go, now okay, so still working on some of that, but you can hear it. These scream for older strings. Okay, very nice sound. These do not make it hard at all to get pinch harmonics. Okay, what's another one he does? That was the Reaction. Another one he does I really love is Sunset Lights that I've been learning. Okay, so definitely need some practice, some more of that. I would like to, even if I can't get these up to speed, I would like to do some covers of some of these songs. Amazing sounds, like I said. Let's try some of these stuff in the bottom pickup here. Okay, so oh, how does it go? Still Hurts by Marcos Foley again. Let me try something. The actual main melody. Now, I'm not very good at doing these tap harmonics, but I'm kind of curious to see how well these pick up on these pickups for the tapping harmonics. So let me. Well, I mean, they're kind of picking up. Like I said, if I had new strings, they would be picking up a lot better. And the hard leg. Boy, it's been a while since I've done this. After that's when he goes into the tap harmonics. Okay. All right, so that's what the loaded sounds sound like. Let's go to the clean sounds real quick. I don't have a whole lot of time. Let's go to some Stratty sounds. I think I've got a Stratty preset here somewhere. Where's my Stratty setting here? Stratty. Okay, this was one that I made for my Sire guitar. So see how these sounds really quick with the kind of a Prince of Tone kind of sound. Now this is humbuckers again. We'll go through the humbuckers first. Here's some chorus. A little clipping there. Let's turn the chorus off, and that's ultra clean. What's this one? Okay, this is called. This is an Essex A30. Okay, so this is the Princeton basically, and this is kind of the kind of Fender style amp that I went through when I was at the music store. So here's the top neck pickup. Tuning's holding up pretty good with the whammy. That's good. Let's go to these two. And now we got the two full humbuckers. Now it still has kind of a nice quacky sound, It's not like I'm really missing that kind of quacky sound here. Very nice. What was I about to say here? Oh yeah, the three humbucker settings that I have now are full on humbucker, both humbuckers together, and then the bridge humbucker. So that's my three humbucker settings. The rest are Stratty sounds, whether they are the combination of these two, all these are single coils, or this single coil. There's just a lot more Stratty sounds in this now, but I have basically the three sounds that I need to rock out if I need to. All right, so that's the these two together. Very nice sounding. Let's go down to these two. Split coil here. Very nice. And then all the way down. And it is all the way down, so even though it has a little bit of a quack sound. Hear that? Very. I love the fact that these are very articulate. Great pickups go a long way to your sound, and these are no exception. These are the Wilkinsons, like I said, WOHZB for zebra. Classic tones, very versatile pickups, and the M Series Alnico. They also have ceramic pickups as well, but definitely check them out. They are distributed by Music Lily now. I don't know if they're owned by Music Lily or what, but if you've heard of them, it's probably due to their locking tuners. And I had a set on them on my Zebra Wood Ibanez RG that I sold to get my Sire guitar, but I didn't really care for them too much. They didn't seem like they didn't hold tuning very well. But I could have just got a bad set. I don't know. But anyway, the pickups are amazing. So let's get on with the tones. Now let's go back to Strat sounds with the Strat setting. Single coil split. Let's do some Stevie stuff. go to this. Well, we've already heard the split, so let's go to the middle. All the way down. Turn down a little bit. And what sounds like a treble bleed. He has installed a treble bleed in here, I do believe. The reason I detect that is because on my Sire guitar, when I was playing clean sounds, as soon as I turned it down, I lost a lot of signal. So I'm barely, not even halfway. So that tells me there's a treble bleed in here now, which is fine with me, because whenever you go to high gain settings, if I go back to my high gain, I still get a lot of treble in here. It doesn't get all washed out with all the muddiness. So when you have a treble bleed, that happens. But on your clean sounds, it tends to lose the signal a lot quicker. So, but that's completely fine. I'm actually happy with that, because now I've got an even better sounding. I'm taking full advantage of these new pickups and what they are able to do by having that treble bleed in there. And I'm very glad he did that. So that's an extra bonus for me. So going back to my Strady kind of sound here. Middle. Single split. Let's switch to that other amp real quick, the Essex A30, based on I think a Matchless. I think is what it is. Middle. Bottom. Split. Going to the humbucker. Both humbuckers full on. These two. Hey Dad, I see you're watching. And then bottom, which yes, all the way. And you can notice the difference just from a switch of a toggle. Okay, so very, very happy with how this turned out, and it seems to be finally settled. I don't know what happened. It may have been that these weren't turned all the way. That may be why it went out of tune, but just a while ago. Let's just go ahead and demonstrate. This should work. I'm going to try it. Let's go to the Marcos Foley. Actually, I've got a Satriani kind of sound here that I've been working on. Get when you have a nice setup. this is the, I don't have this one on my presets site just yet because I'm not exactly done with it. But I'm using the archetype lead, not from Neural DSP. This is still Helix LT. I'm using the archetype, which is a model of the Paul Reed Smith Archon or something like that. Very much sounds like Joe Satriani. Very nice. And if we go into 10 words territory, very nice sounding electric guitar pickups, man. I'm just very ecstatic with these. I can't say very enough, as you can tell. But I better go ahead and get off here. This was a shorter live stream, and I'll probably do an official video review of these, more professional, something like that, when I get the chance. And yeah, and hit me up over at the links below. Please check those out. I am now, or have been since February, official Academy instructor over at Guitar Zoom. So definitely the link to that is below. Definitely check that out. And check out my presets, ericbeatty.com/Helix presets, and the other links that I have also mentioned to these pickups and anything else below in the links below. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Dad, for tuning in. And we'll see you guys on the next live stream video, whatever that may be. Okay. And thanks so much for watching. Take care. And as always, God bless. And keep creating.